Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Now, today, what I wanted to, talk about, this is going to be a rant, like an actual rant of me, and what I'm going to be ranting about is Fortnite being, allergic to adding Eminem songs. Now, there have been a lot of, theories, is if you could say that, theories on why they haven't added songs from him. Maybe some examples is they just can't afford it. I don't know. Maybe Eminem doesn't really want his songs to be, displayed in a game like Fortnite, or maybe the other way around. It may be some way, but either way, it's really, really annoying because don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be ungrateful. I'm not saying that the past things from Eminem that they've released, the skins, this recent skin that released, what was it? Was it fucking Marshall Mathers Reloaded or some shit like that. Slim Shady Reloaded, something like that. Oh no, Rat Boy Reloaded. There you go. Rat Boy Reloaded. That skin's cool with the emote that it comes with as well. Even though it's outrageously expensive, 800 V bucks for his emote. It's really cool. And of course his other skins, Marshall Nevermore, Rat Boy, Slim Shady. All those skins are really dope, and I really do like the emotes and everything. I think it's really cool that they added all those things, but it's still annoying as hell to me that it's been like what, like months already, almost a year that they have not added one Eminem song at all, and it's crazy to me because this was the perfect opportunity to add an Eminem song because of course he is in this, or I guess he was featured and teased for this battle pass or for this season OG remix or whatever, chapter 2 remix. And it would have been a perfect opportunity because, of course, the first week they released Snoop Dogg songs. The second week would have been maybe Eminem songs. And then, of course, maybe the third and last week will be Ice Spice's songs or something else. And this week that was teased is Ice Spice songs and some other few songs, which basically means that they are just skipping Eminem songs. And I'm guessing that they can't, and if they can't do that and can't add his songs yet or something, they just don't want to, then they're trying to replace it with something like emotes because there's another emote that's going to release for him. This time it's the, what was it, Rat Monster or something? It was a song or an emo that was using Eminem's song Godzilla, and it was sort of like the same gesture or emo, sort of like the moment for OG, chapter OG, when it was the event where it showed Eminem's part where it was, Godzilla. It was doing sort of the same pose and everything from that, but they made it into an emo. And don't get me wrong, it looks cool, and I'm for sure going to buy that. But it's just sad to me. It's really sad that they're not adding any Eminem songs, and it's sad because I understand. I know that Eminem is a pretty controversial person, and he said a lot of fucked up shit. He's done pretty fucked up shit, and I understand that it can be really controversial, maybe problematic if Epic, making a game like Fortnite that's meant for kids and everything, can add a song or add a song from Eminem, someone that's obviously not for kids. But I understand that. But it's just unfair to me. It's kind of dumb that they would use Eminem to basically tease Fortnite Festival. Fortnite Festival, just Guitar Hero for Fortnite. And they would tease it by sort of using or making an Eminem concert, but also introducing the whole mechanics of Guitar Hero. Showing everything, and also you playing Eminem Lose Yourself, and having to learn what to do and everything. It made sense, and it was cool. It was a really cool introduction, and just seeing that you're able to play Eminem's Lose Yourself song, it's so fucking cool that they introduced it like that. But ever since then, people have waited for months. Maybe for me, I have waited for so long, them adding more skins, them adding more songs that are just like from shitty people, songs that fucking suck balls. I've waited so long, and they have not released an Eminem song at all. And if that's a problem, if it's a problem for them adding, songs that are too, like, I guess not kid friendly, like, too inappropriate, I understand that. It would make sense if you would add, sort of more appropriate or maybe motivational songs from Eminem. Because I've had a conversation with someone where, what if they added more songs from Slipknot? Slipknot is not really very appropriate or kid friendly. They're sort of a metal band that really goes forward with devil shit and everything, talking about all that, killing themselves, suicide and everything. But they've added two songs from them. They've added Before I Forget, and they've added what was it called? Unsainted. Banger songs. They're really good, and I'm hoping that they add more songs from them. But I've heard that they probably won't add any more songs, or like, yeah, probably more popular songs from Slipknot, because most of the stories or main parts on like what they're talking about in the songs is, I guess, suicide or just like killing or something like that. I'm not trying to say, I'm not understanding everything. Like, I'm just trying to remember from what we were talking about. But obviously, it's not really a conversation or something that kids should be, talking about or like listening to. So I understand that. And if that's the case, like another case with Eminem instead, then I would understand that he could make, or they could add songs from him that are sort of motivational and less, uh, inappropriate. And I would think "Lose Yourself" is an appropriate song. A song that would definitely be good because it's a motivational song. It was sort of a song that was used in his movie 8 Mile, and it's a perfect song for them to add in this game because it's a motivational song that would be so fitting. And of course, that was the song that was used to tease Fortnite Festival. So I would think that makes sense. And if it's really the case that Eminem does not want, really doesn't want his songs associated with the game like Fortnite, he'll be fine with maybe collabs, making more skins of him, but just not his songs, then it's kind of a shame. It really is a shame because I want to listen to his songs. Even sure, you could say, dude, just listen to them on Spotify and just play Fortnite. But it's not really the same because I would really enjoy playing Eminem songs, mostly vocals, because, I mean, who wouldn't want to play vocals? And of course, for this season, they also used Eminem's song "Rap God" for the minigun. Whenever you're shooting it, it plays the fast part of "Rap God" to make it sort of funny and actually show how fast it's shooting, going with the speed of the weapon and going with the speed of him singing. And it's cool. It's so fucking dope. But I would understand that they can't add "Rap God" because he did say a few things that are not really that great. But either way, there's plenty of other songs from him that would really be great. I'm not saying that he should probably they should add songs like, I don't know, Mockingbird or maybe songs for Haley, because I feel like that would make it not really a good way to see, like a good way to look at it, because then you're just making it seem like you're like his songs are just profiting off of that, even though it's trying to have a serious meaning to it, because it was songs for Haley. I'm not sure about that. I don't think they would ever add songs, from specifically from for his family members. I don't really think they would add that songs or those songs because it's sort of a more serious and not really something that you could just like add something in. So I would understand that. There are plenty of other songs from Eminem that would definitely be fitting for Fortnite. Maybe some that I would say I understand. Of course, "Lose Yourself" is definitely one of them. Another song that I would probably say is "Stepping Stone" from one of his other albums. I think Kamikaze. Stepping Stone, it gives us sort of, I think it's a serious song, I'm not sure. Maybe it wouldn't be a good idea. Some other songs that I'm trying to think of right now, give me a sec, I'm trying to think. Some other songs, maybe, I'm looking through right now. Berserk, of course, would probably be a cool one as well. Berserk, there was another one that I was looking at, Legacy, it was from one of his other albums. Uh, One song that I think would be cool, "The Monster" from him and Rihanna. That one would be a cool song as well. "Not Afraid." I don't know. I'm not sure about that song because it was sort of a important topic of him. I think I guess coming back and just recovering from everything because it was from his album Recovery from everything, nearly dying from drugs and overdosing. That would be a cool one. Motivational one. I think that would be a really nice one for Fortnite. Obviously, songs that they cannot add. Any songs talking about his mom, that would probably be disrespectful. Um, I don't know about "Like Toy Soldiers." Probably not that one. "Sing for the Moment" would be a cool one as well, but I'm not sure about that one again. Mockingbird, no, not happening. Mockingbird, obviously not the real Slim Shady. That probably won't be happening. maybe it's really tough. It's kind of tough to know because some of his songs are either sort of really goofy or pretty serious. And sometimes when it's sort of the goofy ones can be too inappropriate at times. And when it's the serious ones, it's not really something that I would think would be fitting for in this game. I'm not sure because I feel like it just gets rid of the serious, effect because it's not really serious if you're adding in a game like Fortnite. So it's hard to tell. No songs from Haley because just be a little, inappropriate. Not really inappropriate, just ruins the mood of it. As much as I would love to see it, Superman, no way it's happening ever. Uh, that's what I'm really thinking of. Probably Lose Yourself, Berserk, Legacy, and Not Afraid. I would think those songs would be pretty good for them. I would think it would be really fitting. Maybe Godzilla. I'm not really sure. I don't really know if that would be fitting for Fortnite. It would be really cool though because it would be so fun on vocals. But honestly, I'm just not sure or 100% sure if they would ever add songs like that. Houdini, I mean, it's a possible chance. I would think it's cool to add that song. Definitely could be fitting and has all the vocals, all the instruments perfect for it. Other than that, it's hard to tell. I don't think they would ever add any of his songs for his new album. It really wouldn't work. I don't really think so. Again, I would probably retract my statement on any of his songs in Kamikaze because Kamikaze, don't know how that would work. No way they would add any revival songs. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Actually, they might do that. Maybe. I'm not sure. Probably not. But maybe River. River would be a cool one from Ed Sheeran and Eminem. It's hard. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell what they would add, and I really do think that they should think of what to add for Eminem songs. And if it's again the case that Eminem doesn't really want his songs to be associated in a game like Fortnite because his songs can be really goofy and inappropriate, or serious and still inappropriate, and serious where it's really not really a good idea to add those serious songs because then it just kills the mood of that. So I would understand that, but it's annoying to me. It's really annoying that mediocre fucking artists like fucking MGK are able to have his songs in here, but not Eminem. I'm just kidding. If you like him, I don't really care. You can listen to whoever you want. I'm just not a huge fan of him, but it's annoying because even though I'm not trying to sound ungrateful with the songs that they've added a lot of good songs, even epic songs. They've added plenty of good songs, and I'm grateful that they added a lot of songs still. Even if Fortnite Festival is not the most popular game mode of all time, I'm glad that they still add a lot of songs every time, every week. But even when it's, shit songs, at least it's something. I'm glad that they're adding some things, not just abandoning things like Rocket Racing. But other than that, I'm just really hoping that at least at the end of the week or, in the last week of, I guess, Fortnite this season, they add something for Eminem. Just something, please, because I want to listen to some of his songs in here. I want to play the songs on vocals. I want to just spam my controller so much that I have to, try to start practicing and playing a lot of times, multiple times to eventually ace the song and get 100%. I want to play those songs because if you're gonna add someone like Eminem, makes like 4 skins of him, an icon character that now definitely has one of the most skins of any other icon character now, probably besides Marshmallow. Then there's no way that you're not gonna add any songs from him. That's just unfair. I know for a fact that eventually, oh, and actually they did. They added a song from Marshmallow, even though it was a sort of remix for this season. It's still from Marshmallow, so it technically counts. So if you're gonna add someone like Marshmallow, someone that's like the Peely of Icon series, then you gotta add a song from Eminem, at least one. If it's just one, and if it's a good song, fitting for this game, 100%, I'll be 100% grateful that I can at least listen to one song of him. And come on, if you're gonna add Snoop Dogg, apparently there's been a lot of controversy with Snoop Dogg, not really with Snoop Dogg himself, but like them adding the Snoop Walk, people saying that, kids are gonna get shot or something because they're gonna now start doing this dance and thinking that it's actually like a Crip Walk or something like that, so they don't know what they're doing and they're probably gonna get shot at. So good job, Fortnite. That's what they're saying. but I think that's just really silly. I don't really think any kid is going to be doing that anytime soon, and it's not really a crip walk. It's completely different. Why do you think they call it the Snoop Walk? And I'm pretty sure, I don't really think Snoop Dogg would probably be cool with that, allowing to, make a crip walk into Fortnite. And I've heard someone say, oh, the paycheck must have been huge if they allow something like this from Snoop. I don't think Snoop Dogg would allow something like that, and don't think Epic Games would allow something like that ever. This is a pretty harmless dance. It's not anything really related to Crip Walk or something like that, so it doesn't really make sense. But again, I might not have any idea what I'm talking about. But moving on from that, sorry I keep going on a tangent. What I'm trying to say is, if you're gonna associate and make songs or release songs from people that are good people, some that aren't good people. From what I've heard, Nicki Minaj is not really in a great person category. She's sort of associated with someone that's not really a good person at all. An actual evil person. But hey, one of her songs are here. That's cool, I guess. So I guess, but eventually I've heard that maybe Travis Scott might come back because he was actually featured in one of Ice Spice's songs, so who knows, he might come back now. And if that's the case, that Travis Scott comes back and actually has one of his songs or any of his songs released, then I know for a fact that this shit is super fucking rigged. Because, again, I don't really have a problem with Travis being released. I understand people still hate Travis Scott for what he's done or what he really didn't do. Like, he was neglecting his audience's, health and everything with the Astroworld incident. So I understand that. But I feel like it's not really fair to completely put the blame on him. He didn't kill anyone, but he was 100% responsible for, or not 100% responsible, he was still responsible as well for, taking care of having your audience be safe. So I understand that. And it's kind of annoying or kind of unfair that if they're going to bring back Travis Scott and show him this, that he's featured in a song like that, in Ice Spice's song, and they actually bring him back with his songs, like, what was it? I forgot what his songs were, honestly. But if they bring him back, then I know for a fact that this shit is so rigged. Because why is it that Travis Scott, someone who's kind of controversial, is able to come back and get his songs, released in Fortnite Festival if they do, but not Eminem, someone that really hasn't done anything bad from what I've heard. I don't really think I've heard anything bad happen in the past few years where he's done anything bad. If anything, he's probably done some good stuff. He's a fucking grandpa now, so that's kind of crazy. Nothing bad has ever really happened recently with Eminem. Haven't heard any controversies. So, again, what is it? What is it, Epic? If you're gonna not release his songs, then at least tell us. At least tell us that you're not gonna be releasing any songs, because I want to know. I don't want to get blueballed every fucking week, hoping that Eminem's songs are gonna be released. One song of his, at least one. But that's all I really have to say. I hope you enjoyed this rant. And if you want to learn anything, want to sum up everything from this video, is it's bullshit. One song, that's all I'm asking for. One song of Eminem. I don't care from what album. Even if it's just a motivational one, like Lose Yourself, Not Afraid, something like that. I don't care. It's a song, and I would 100% be grateful. 100% be grateful that at least one song of his is in this game. That's all I'm asking for. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this rant. I don't know what my next video will be. But yeah, that's all I have to say. See you guys.